in this video, I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about Destiny 2. Now, I know what you're thinking. What are you doing a Destiny 2 video? Well, the answer is Bungie, the creators of Destiny, just released kind of a new update to us. Gosh, it would have been Thursday. So basically what this update consists of is you have they give you this roadmap as to the stuff they're planning for the future, and they kind of talk about what they want to do with the game and stuff like that. So this first part, nothing super important, just kind of a summary of the last update and stuff like that. And then here is the roadmap for Destiny 2 in the future. So these are just kind of the main things that will happen or have happened during the updates. So 1.1.2, that has already happened. That was, I believe, on Tuesday. That update basically just consisted of mainly like armor masterworks and raid improvements, as said right there. So that one's already out. So if you looked forward to those things, yay. Alright, 1.1.3, which comes out February 27th, alright? So this one is titled Strikes and Social, so that is kind of what this update will be about. So the first thing we have on the list, now I'm assuming this is kind of the main stuff they're listing off. There might be a few minor things that they'll add in later, but this is the core of what's going to happen during these updates. So first of all, we have nightfall scoring and high score tracking. So that's a cool feature. Adds a little bit more to the nightfalls, just something to work towards and to get a good score on. Emblem and aura rework. Fire team members on destination map. That's a very nice one because it's kind of a pain to ask where your teammates are on the map while playing with them, and so now you'll just be able to see them without having to ask them. So a good thing to add into the game. A little bit late, but better late than never, I guess. And then we have PC public text chat. This is optional, but kind of a somewhat cool feature if you're kind of into that thing. So, yeah. Exotic repetition reduction. Companion mod, shader interactions, companion vendor viewing, and Nightfall Strike unique rewards. I like that last one as well, just because it adds a little bit more character to those Nightfalls and Strikes, and just makes them feel more special and, like I said, unique. So that's basically the 1.1.3 update. So if you are kind of more of a PvE person, that will most likely be more of your jam, at least as opposed to the next one. Now, this next one is the last update of Season 2. This will take place March 27th. The title is Sandbox and Crucible, so you can kind of guess what this is going to be about. Now, this is the one I am most excited for. Reasons being, I am a PvP person, and I love to just play the Crucible. Except for right now, it's not really great right now, but the thing is, in this update, they talk about ways they're going to improve it and make it better, and so I'm really happy for the stuff they've listed off here. So, number one, weapon and ability sandbox changes. So, there's some stuff they talk down about, so they basically said that they would be changing some of the weapons, especially like fusion rifles, shotguns, and snipers, to make them more applicable to the game and make them feel more montage worthy, and just not just feel, make them more montage worthy, just so it feels more like Destiny 1, where you could get awesome sick clips with those weapons. And since it's not really like that at the moment in Destiny 2, they wanted to change that, which is a good thing, because this shows, just so far, this roadmap shows that they really are listening to the community very well. They're showing us what we want for the most part, at least. So I'm really happy. Then you have heroic strike modifiers. That's a cool feature to add to heroic strikes if you're a PvE person. Now, not that I'm against PvE, I'm just more excited for the PvP stuff, but that is also a cool feature to add to the game. so that will not just be in Nightfalls anymore. Now we have Iron Banner 6v6. We're not really sure if this is gonna be like all the time for Iron Banner, but you know, they will be at least testing it out for Iron Banner and seeing if it works well with it. And so I'm looking forward to that once that releases for Iron Banner. Definitely looking forward to trying out 6v6 for the first time. And then next we have weekly Crucible playlists, including Mayhem. So basically it's like Destiny 1 right now, or towards the end of Destiny 1, where you would have the Crucible playlist switch every week. So you'd have new game modes each week, and it would rotate through them. So that's a good feature. Keeps it fresh and keeps it from getting stale, because right now the Crucible is very stale, very stale. So that's definitely a good thing to add. And then we have Crucible ammo and gameplay tuning. They talked about increasing the amount of power ammo you can get during a Crucible match, and how your opponents will drop that power ammo, and it is available to everybody in that match, not just the person who killed them, everybody in the match for 30 seconds or until picked up. And so basically this also increases how much ammo you get, power ammo you get during a match. So that's a really good feature as well. Definitely increases the chances of you getting more awesome clips with your power weapons. And then next we have Nightfall challenge cards. This is probably just an extra challenge to complete during a Nightfall. Maybe you get some extra cool rewards. Who knows? I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with that. Crucible quitter penalties. Now this is a really good one because it is super annoying when a teammate quits on your team during a competitive match. Unless you're really good, typically you're at quite a loss, because you can't. Destiny 2 is just so much more of a team shot game now than it has been before. In Destiny 1, you used to be able to, you know, get a full team in 6v6, you know, full team by yourself. And this was for reasons of movement speeds, health regen, stuff like that, that just allowed you to do this. But since the release of Destiny 2, they kind of took away that ability. So now that they'll add the Crucible quitter penalties. Sorry, I kind of got off on a tangent there. But anyways, now that they're adding the Crucible quitter penalties, the people who leave you will get penalized for leaving. So that way there's less of an incentive to leave and more of an incentive to stay and just finish the match, even if you're not doing good. Now, you also have repeat Crucible map and strike protection. So it's kind of annoying, honestly, when you're doing Crucible or strikes. You know, you're just running through the playlist and you get a back-to-back same map or destination. It's really annoying, and it's kind of boring, honestly. It's nice to just have it where the maps keep switching out, and you're not just playing on the same one multiple times. And then we have exotic weapon armor sandbox changes. So that kind of caps it off for the 1.1.4. That will take place March 27th, so be looking forward to that one if you are a PvP person. And then the first update of Season 3, 1.20. This will come out in May. There's no specific date yet, but basically this will include primarily new season content. So Eater of Worlds Prestige mode, so the new update to the raid will have a Prestige mode now. So if you're looking for a new challenge in the raid, there you have it. That's coming out in May, so be looking forward to that. You also have seasonal Crucible rankings. So I'm not exactly sure what this means, if your rankings will reset every season. I'll just have to figure that out later. And then this next one, hallelujah, thank you Lord, private matches. This opens up a whole new world. So basically, they said that they would be including 6v6 in private matches. I don't know if they said anything about mayhem in private matches. There's definitely a chance that there will be mayhem in private matches, but this is a lot better because instead of having this current system of Destiny 2, say you're up against a friend, like you're playing against a friend, alright? With the way Destiny 2 is right now, you can't stay in the same lobby with them and replay them. It immediately separates you after the match, which is really dumb. So this creates an option where you can play against your friends multiple times in a row for hours on end, for days on weeks. Yeah. So basically, you'll be able to do a lot more with your friends, against them specifically, but with them as well. So this is a really good feature. This definitely adds to the PvP realm big time. And then you have vault space increase. Whatever, I honestly haven't really held on to enough weapons to max out my vault yet, but maybe other people have. That's okay. May, you're getting an increase on your vault space. There you go. Then they'll also be adding multi-emote. This is kind of a gimmicky but kind of fun and cool little update thing. So basically you'll be able to hold multiple emotes at one time and not have to switch out one for the other. And then we have exotic masterworks, so you'll be able to put masterworks on your exotic armor and weapons once this update comes out. So that's kind of cool. And then you have seasonal vendor progressions, faction rally improvements, which is good because faction rallies suck right now, and then mod system improvements. So we have a lot to look forward to, especially with some of the stuff they talked about. So they also did talk about a couple of other things. So right here we have Mr. Hamrick with the Bungie Sandbox people talking about some of the stuff they're working on. They talk about just a bunch of different stuff that wasn't listed in the roadmap. So they talk about this Go Fast update, alright? So basically, they talked about how they will be increasing the maximum speed and the speed of, I think it's all jumps during this update. They're testing it right now, and currently it's under work. We don't have a specific date yet, I don't think, for this update, but basically jumps will all receive increased speed, especially lift for Titan, catapult, and strafe. And so that will definitely be good if you are a Titan main. They're also going to be increasing Warlock speed for their glide, so that's definitely good for you Warlocks as well. See, it talks about it right here, catapult and strafe lift have been tuned and buffed to make more unique and faster. The mobility stat has its range extended, expanded, extended, same difference, okay? So it's been totally retuned and redone. And then basically they say at the end of this, everybody, you know, it's not just limited to Titans or Warlocks or anything. Everybody goes faster now. It's just an in general game increased speed for Guardians, alright? So now that includes also that you running on the ground, not just jumps, you running on the ground is also faster, which, you know, if you're going to increase the jumps, you probably want to increase the running. That just makes sense. And then you have basically the roaming supers except for Stormcaller, which is already fast enough, and then, you know, Gunslinger, when it's in its super of Golden Gun, you don't need that faster. So basically, Arcstrider, Sentinel, and Striker all move faster during their super. Also, it doesn't include Sunbreaker either. And then they talk about Arcstrider kind of being fun, but it's just not really good. So they're gonna kind of buff it, faster attack animations, faster dodge, and increase range of all attacks. So that's kind of some of the things they've buffed on the super, just to make it better and more applicable to the game, because honestly the super's pretty bad. The rest of the subclasses, it's okay, but it's not amazing. And then here's a huge one. Supers will recharge faster. This is good. This is very good. This is needed to be addressed since the beginning of Destiny 2, since the beta, really, honestly. The supers just don't charge fast enough. They're too slow, and you typically only get one a game, which is kind of lame. So that's definitely good that they'll be changing that. They talked about increasing kind of the stats and kind of buffing these weapons as follows: hand cannons, pulse rifles, sniper rifles, and shotguns. But these are not the only ones, as stated right here. So those are some that will be buffed, but it's not just those ones. So look forward to some buffs on maybe some other weapons that aren't super great right now and that you want to be great. Who knows? And then they talk about, as I was stating earlier, they want to make the Destiny 1 special weapons more applicable to the game and more, just more better, I guess. It's not correct English, but whatever. We've also been working side by side with our friends on the PvP to increase the pace of PvP combat and frequency of power play. Here's a sneak peek at our hard work, or their hard work rather. Player respawn times for quick play modes have been decreased, so you spawn up faster in quick play. Power ammo respawns for all quick play modes have been reduced by 30%, so you get them 30% faster. Power ammo respawn timers in survival have been reduced by 40%, so you get power ammo 40% faster on survival, which is definitely good, especially for survival. And then you get 25% increase on the power ammo respawn for countdown, which is also very good. Ammo counts have been adjusted in relationship to these timers and in relation to weapon type. So they have changed how much ammo you will get for those weapons, or they're working on that at least, and also, you know, just based on the weapon and the timers. So also enemy players, like I was saying, now drop their power ammo. The dropped brick of power ammo is available for anyone until picked up or 30 seconds have passed. Alright, so this is really good. As you can see, they are making some huge improvements to make this game better. Power ammo definitely needed to be addressed. Speed definitely needed to be addressed. Hopefully they will address the whole regen thing, because honestly, health regen sucks right now, and it would make the game a lot better to increase your health regeneration. So they lastly talk about shoulder charge, and just kind of how they changed it in a few updates ago, and how the community didn't really like what they did. Basically, what they did is you can't really hardly move anywhere in air when you use shoulder charge. It just goes like a couple more inches, and that's it. And then it poops out on you. So it's honestly horrible for aerial maneuvers and stuff. Not nearly as good as it used to be, like in Destiny 1 or early Destiny 2 before that update came out. But they did say they felt bad about changing this because they don't want to totally discriminate what the community does to make fun things like shoulder charge maneuvers and stuff like that in the game. So they don't want to discriminate the community from discovering these kind of cool techniques or things. For instance, like D1 Titan skating, that was huge. That was not something made by the developers of Destiny. That was just something that, you know, that was just in the physics of the game, and the community kind of made that a thing. Or like, you know, Warlock surfing, it's kind of the same thing as well. So they don't really want to stop the community from doing that, at least, you know, understandably, unless it's ridiculously broken. So you can count on them leaving things be, like shoulder charge, unless it's absolutely dumb and broken and just totally jacks up the game. And so that's kind of the summary of the whole thing. They also did briefly talk about sniper flinch and some stuff like that. You can read over the whole article if you want to, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was very informative, and I encourage you to look forward to playing this game again, because I'm personally looking forward to playing this game again, and I really hope that this community will come back, because I want this game to be successful and end up being a really great game. So Anyways, like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you later. Peace.